Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic and our Season of Mastery playthrough. I did end up going back to town, and we got a follow-up for Rot Blossoms. This is a continuation of the Abercrombie Necromancer quest, the Hermit out in the cemetery. And we can get these Rot Blossoms from the same skeletons that we're going to be killing for the Night Watch. I also turned in one of the Worgen quests that we completed and got the follow-up to that, so we did hit level 28, and I put our points into two-handed weapon specialization. So that is where we're at. We're going to start fighting these horrors and fiends. We're probably going to be getting skeletal fingers, and hopefully we'll be getting some Rot Blossoms as well. Then we'll head to the north and we will take on the raiders, healers, and warders. So we are going to be here for a while. But the good thing is that while we're here, we're working on 4 quests, so that's actually really excellent. And yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well today. Like I said, strap in. We're going to be in the cemetery here for a little bit. I'm continually glad that we're higher level than these guys, especially again because we can't use rend, and we're not getting any bleed from our additional bleed from deep wounds. So yeah, and that's like quite a bit of damage I think for an arms warrior, so I'm glad we're higher level so that just our base weapon damage is enough to deal with these guys pretty easily. I need to learn the next rank of first aid like pretty soon, but I think we have to go to Arathi, which wouldn't be too bad in and of itself, but we have to go to Stromgarde Keep, and over somewhere on the west side is where there is a first aid trainer. And yeah, from what I remember, Stromgarde Keep is full of elites in Classic Era, so that's going to be interesting. There is a questing hub there, Refuge Point in the middle of the zone. So I think pretty soon here, especially once we're done with our green quest, I'm going to have to head that way, see if there is a quest for us to go into Stromgarde, and see if I can get the first aid level up while doing that, because if not, then we're going to be getting silk that we can't use, and we are not getting skill ups while we're making our heavy woolen bandages, which is just kind of a waste. I really wish he hadn't done that, because I wanted to fight that, and I think I'm in combat with it. Yeah, I'm definitely in combat with it. Thankfully, the respawn rate here seems decent because there are a lot of people here this morning. Oh, we got this guy creeping up behind us, but I don't think he's gonna pull. We do seem to be getting quite a few of the rot blossoms. We already have 3 out of 8, so that is awesome. We could probably look for people to group up with. I mean, if we see somebody who's obviously farming these guys. We'll have to share the rot blossoms and the skeletal fingers, but it could make this a little bit simpler. Is anybody going to want to group up with us? That's the question. Let's get a quick heal in here. I kind of prefer the spread out approach of a 2-person group, where if you're fighting in a 2-person group, you just kind of split up a little bit and tackle your own enemies instead of like doubling up on one. I guess it could be the same either way, right? And it's going to depend on the density of the mobs in the area, but like there we should have helped them. Nothing else going on over here, but I'm going to come over here instead and get this other tag. And then we need to start looking for some fiends, because we will have all of our horrors and only 4 of our fiends. At this rate, he'll have all of his horrors too, and then we can move on to fiends. Not much we're going to be able to do there. Let's come down here and make sure that our buddy is okay. He looks fine. Got some loot laying on the ground. It's another rot blossom. Alright, let's head back up to the north. They seem to be starting to respawn some fiends up here. An old history book. Although the cover of this book is marred by scratches and caked with mud, the words "The History of Stormwind" can still be read along its spine. Upon opening the book, the seal of the Stormwind Library is clearly stamped on the book's first page. It looks like someone checked out this book and never returned it. Okay, we can return that to the Stormwind Library the next time we are in town. Let's go grab this one over here before somebody else tags it. Part of me wants to go get that bruiseweed. Alright, up here we have ghouls, and we do need ghoul fangs. I just feel like we're probably going to get a different quest to kill ghouls a little bit later. So I don't know if we want to focus on the ghoul fangs right now. Then again, we're almost done with fingers, so if we got the ghoul fangs, we could potentially finish that quest up and see what else it chains into. That was a nice 334 crit on Heroic Strike there. Be nice to see some more numbers like that. Maybe we'll kill a couple of the ghouls up here just to see what the respawn rate is, or what the drop rate is like, rather. And look, we can rend these ones because they're all fleshy. Well, 1 for 1's not a bad start. But it's the plague spreaders that I know we need, so yeah, part of me doesn't really want to do this right now. Something is telling me to wait until we get the next round of undead quests. Alright, we need 1 more fiend, and 1 more rot blossom preferably. Just gonna kill this horror here. We do need that rot blossom, and it's not 100% drop, so... I'm gonna turn this to free-for-all for now because we're so far away. Well, there's our last rot blossom, so that's done. We don't have to worry about that anymore. We just need 1 more fiend to pop up somewhere. And then I think we can get out of here for the time being. Get back to town and see what the follow-ups are. Yep, we just keep missing the fiends. It's kind of becoming a thing. Oh, we missed that one too. Wonderful. Perfect. Alright, looks like our buddy got one, so yeah, grateful for that. I think it is time to get out of here. I'm gonna get us back to town and figure out what the next round of quest has in store for us. Oh, look. The fiend that time forgot. Alright, so we now have the next step of the Night Watch questline, Plague Spreaders Slain. We need 20 of these, so I'm glad we waited to go after the ghoul fangs, because now we're going to be able to pair the kill quest with the ghoul fangs and get them at the same time. I did some work on the Legend of Stelvan, which was a lot of running around, so I did that during a break, and I also went out to Darnassus and grabbed the next rank of alchemy. That's where our alchemy trainer was. So now we can level that up all the way to 225 before we have to worry about finding the trainer for the next rank. So that was some of the stuff I did. And yeah, now we're going to head back out to the graveyard. We still need to find the skeletal raiders, healers, and warders, and I think they're going to be over in the northwest part of the cemetery. And then we already know where the ghouls are at, so those should be pretty easy to find again. And I'm hoping we can complete all 3 of these while we're out there. And we also need to make a visit over to the hermit to give him the zombie juice. So we're going to do this first because I think he's going to have a follow-up for us, and I don't know what it is. But it could have something to do with some of the mobs nearby, so we will find out. Let's not get killed here by stitches. I'm actually kind of surprised that we never got a quest to fight the wargs that are infesting the woods. And we haven't gotten any more spider quests either, even though there are green recluses and both some kind of black widow spiders over this way. Although I guess the one quest, we could have fought any spiders for that one. Not a lot of herbs showing up on the map at all. Not sure if that's because there really aren't a lot in this zone, or if maybe they're just being farmed out by people. As usual, quite a few people on this evening. Always good to see. I've been really enjoying seeing all the players while we've been having our adventures. We are going to ignore all of these spiders. We might as well go into defensive stance for that because we will take less damage. I think we also have higher stun resistance, although I'm not sure about that. Yeah, it just says decreases damage taken by 10%. Alright, let's head more to the north before we go in and engage anything here. I kind of want to check out the northwestern portion of the cemetery first and see if we can get eyes on the raiders, healers, and warders. Since I'm not 100%. I know we can find all the ghouls we need over here and also down in the catacombs. Okay, here we go. Skeletal raiders. Level 28, which should be fine. We'll just have to be a little bit careful here because these guys, we can't make them bleed, so... Morladim, we want to get away from him. He's a level 35 elite. He seems to be walking kind of right at us, obviously, because of course he would. Let's come over here. Do you want to be in our group? It looks like you do want to be in our group. Hello there, hello there. How are you today? We're not going to mess with him at all. In fact, like, even being in this general area is probably a bad idea. Let's angle away from him and see what's up here. Plague spreaders we do need. Not really what I'm over here for, but... At least these guys can bleed. I appreciate that. If it bleeds, we can kill it, as we know. Yeah, we need 20 of those. Kinda want to start by working on these guys, though. Morladim, he just wants to track us down. I am not getting into combat with him. Please don't heal me. Let me get out of range of your ability to heal me. Because yeah, we don't need that kind of trouble around these parts. We are happily not in combat. I am going to take on this healer. And I'm going to hope that they run. I'm going to come over here and take my healer with me. It's coming along slowly. Alright, Morladim is back, and he's on us this time. Well. Seems like a rather treacherous place to be. I wonder if there is any other place to be. Alright, we've pulled a spider. That's kind of the least of our worries. I am going to go for this healer, though. And maybe we could drop the spider. It doesn't seem like we're going to drop the spider. Let's just figure out how we deal with the spider. And let's come down here so that maybe we don't aggro Morladim again. That could be something that we do. This guy is obviously going to heal himself to full, and our group mates are kind of spread all over the place here, so we might be dying here. Unfortunately, it does look like death is imminent. Not really a lot else I can do, unless we get a heal. There we go, big heals coming in, hopefully, maybe, potentially. Alright, we are getting healed up. Somebody else is dealing with more Ladim, so maybe he'll be dead for a little while, and he'll leave us alone. That would be the ideal situation. Alright, we don't need any more healers. We need raiders and warders that we haven't seen any of yet. I want to go down into this crypt over here. Maybe we could even convince... Oh, it looks like one of us is already down here. That's good.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, see, there's a lot of cool catacombs in Duskwood. There's this one, and then there's the one with the ghouls in it. Kind of in the same cemetery. Always have fun coming down here. It's more enjoyable when you can get a couple people with you, because otherwise it gets kind of treacherous. But either way, it's a lot of fun. Alright, now we just need a bunch of raiders. Not really seeing any raiders in here. Just warders. Kinda wondering, do we need to come back this way anymore? I don't really know if this opens up into anything or not. Yeah, maybe we should... Well, there's a raider back here, so we can take this guy out. Well, the respawn rate seems a little bit ridiculous. Not that many people down here that I can see. But these guys are already back up, so... And unfortunately, all of these guys are warders down here. Not all of them, but a high percentage of them are warders. Yeah, I don't even think we need to go in there. Okay, maybe we're looking for them outside then. What about these side rooms up here? Warder and a healer, and then over here we have a healer and a healer. Okay. We're gonna pull him over here away from the central courtyard, where we know Morladim won't be. With any luck, at least. Yeah, it looks like there would be more raiders right up here around this shrouded house. But there are also ones that we don't need. Looks like there are raiders inside the house. We don't need Morbin Fell, so I am going to get out of here. No need for us to interfere with that, since it's not something that we need. Alright, Morladim is doing the rounds again over here. Oh, and he's aggroed us from that distance. Yeah, he becomes quite a nuisance, doesn't he? Alright, we desperately need some respawns up here, like really badly. We're not having any luck with being nearby any of the enemies when they pop back up, and they're just getting tagged by other players. Maybe what we need is other players. Could help. Got a raider up here. Slowly but surely we are getting there. We have, our buddy must be down in the catacombs getting some kills for us here. Maybe we should be heading that way. Let's head back down here at least. And we can get some of these respawns. Just a little slowing poison for 10 seconds. No big deal. Okay, do we stay up here or do we go down below? That's the question. Kinda thinking maybe we stay up here. And yeah, now I guess... I wonder what our buddy, the warlock here, needs. 3 more. Yeah, probably 3 more of the raiders, right? Because... especially down in the catacombs, those were like the least numerous. I just don't know with him all the way down there, would he be getting credit for the ones out here? I'm assuming he would, because we got credit for some of the kills that he was making. This will be 1. Sage's Gloves of Healing. Don't need those. Ugh, so close. So close to getting it. We just couldn't get the swing off in time. How unfortunate. If he hasn't got it already, this should be the last one. And then we can go do the plague spreaders and find our ghoul fangs while doing that, hopefully. I'd like to go down here into these catacombs. That's what I would like to do. Don't, he says. Don't. Don't do it. Don't go down there, man. Why not? Why not? We'll do the classic. After reporting that quest, it's here. Okay. Is he trying to say that after we turn this one in, there's a follow-up that goes in there? Is that what he's trying to tell us? It could be what he's trying to tell us. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm pretty sure that there are plague spreaders down there. Because we very specifically need plague spreaders. And I think they're going to be down there. Yeah, I don't think we have a choice. I mean, granted, there are some up here, but I think the majority of them are going to be down there, right? Brain Eaters, Plague Spreader, yeah. Well. I'm just not sure if there are enough of them topside to farm 20 of them. It didn't really seem like there were, but I guess I could be wrong. Granted, down here we still have to deal with the ones that we don't need, but at least we have a chance to get ghoul fangs off of any of them. Plague spreaders taken. Okay. Yeah, it looks like Plague Spreader, Brain Eater, okay. Well, even down here, it's kind of hit and miss, right? Like, we don't have to go deep into here, but I feel like it's okay to come down here and just get some kills if we're not getting them up top. You know, it's possible they know a different place to fight these guys, but we'll go see. We'll go take a look topside and just see where they're at. I guess they're fighting up around the shrouded house. That was a pretty long stun. Okay, they want to turn it into Sven and get the follow-up. I'm guessing, I don't know. Yeah, I am coming, just very slowly. And then maybe the follow-up leads us down into those catacombs. We'll see.
Greetings.
Go to the city of Stormwind and speak with Bishop Farthing in the Cathedral of Light. Give him Jitter's journal and tell him you mean to face Morbent Fell. Although Stormwind has forsaken Darksire, Farthing is a kind soul and very wise. He may help you on your quest to save us.
Be careful.